Hello again everybody, my name's Derailious, and if you're watching this video, you want to prepare for the Foraging update. Now, as a preface for this video, I'm going to say there's not a ton of things that you need to do. There isn't going to be some laundry list with 13 steps in order to get you prepared, but this video will go over a few things you can do right now to hopefully make your time with the Foraging update a little bit easier. Without any further ado, let's launch right into this. Starting off with regards to skills, I'm going to say it, I think that you should probably get to around Foraging level 24, and if not 24, perhaps level 20. The reason why I suggest these numbers in particular is that some islands obviously have skill requirements. For example, the Crimson Isle has a combat requirement of 24. Now, we don't know if the new islands of Galati are going to have these foraging requirements, but it's better to be safe with regard to this, mostly because not only is foraging on the line. If Galati drops and you're not able to access it and have to be in the park for a few hours, everyone else who didn't prepare is also going to be there, and it's going to be a nightmare. I'm not suggesting that you go much further than 24, I highly doubt they're going to make it a super high level requirement, but personally, I think 24 is a good thing to shoot for. It's a decent level of skill to have anyway with regards to foraging, and it'll put you ahead when it comes to things like hunting, which will probably be accessed first from the new foraging islands. Before we continue, I just want to say, if you could like and subscribe down below, that really would mean a lot as we're super close to 65k. As well, make sure you join the Discord down below, as there are giveaways happening pretty much every week, and there's a current one active now. Next up, we're at the bazaar for a few things I think you should buy. Starting off, I think you should purchase at least a couple stacks of every enchanted type of wood. Obviously, if the price rises significantly when this video drops, don't do it immediately, maybe wait a week or two. The reason why I suggest that is because it's very likely that we might see some new items related to these old woods within the new update. However, I don't personally think that you should be investing all your money in trying to get every single type of wood as much as possible. They're going to be adding at least a few new wood types with the update, and it's much more likely that they make the new wood types related to crafting recipes. In terms of more general advice though, make sure you get yourselves some super enchanted eggs, just in case they decide to drop a new pet or two. You don't need more than like 3 personally. I think 3 is a good number. And in terms of other things to get, I think wolf teeth might not be a bad idea because of something I'm going to go over in a second. Next up, we're at Maddox the Slayer for something pretty interesting. Personally, I think getting Sven to at least tier 7 and maybe tier 8 is a good idea. The reason why I suggest that is because Sven tier 5 is possible with the Foraging update. It's not necessarily a pipe dream. The Foraging update will probably be related in some way to Sven if they had to add a Slayer for it, and you want to be at least tier 7 to unlock the tier 5 related items, or you want to be at tier 8 in order to utilize them. Obviously, this isn't a 100% thing, but maxing out Slayers is just a good idea in general, especially considering if they just drop something else entirely, you won't have to go back and continue doing work on the old Slayer, and can just work on the new one. But personally, I recommend getting to at least tier 7 once again, and maybe tier 8. This is also why I suggested getting wolf teeth. It's all related as part of the update. If they decide to drop new items related to Sven, you're going to want to be prepared. Lastly, it might not be a terrible idea to set up a new instance of Minecraft set to be in 1.20.5 and perhaps installing some mods to make 1.20.5 a little bit smoother. This will basically make your first hour experience a lot easier. You're going to need to be in a new version of Minecraft in order to access the Foraging update, so making sure that you have everything related to Minecraft set up properly will allow you to jump into the game a little bit quicker. Overall, as the Foraging update approaches, there isn't a crazy amount for a relatively new player to do. If you've done everything that I've already listed, I think you're about as ready as you can be for the Foraging update, and anything extra is just marginal. At the end of the day though, my name's Derailious, thank you so much for watching this video till the end, and look to the future fellas, I'll see you then.